Okay, Keith White here with you again. And it's about time that I do another game of my 1975 National League project. So let me see, I got to get this up here, go into the game. Help if I got myself all set up and everything ready to go. But I just got home, so give me some slack on that. All right, now I got to make sure y'all can see what I'm doing here. Present. Share screens. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Let's see, a window. That one. Okay, is that what I want to see? Yeah, it looks like that's what I want to do. All right. Yeah, all right. Here on the game, let me get it set up so I can read any chat of anybody that comes in. How in the world did I do that last time to get into my own channel? I think I had to do a search for my name. Is that it? Yep, that's it. All right. So here we go. It's going to be the Atlanta Braves visiting the Houston Astros. It's the first game for both teams. Get my dice roller situated here so I can read the stats and everything I want to read. And then I'll tip this camera down. Phil Niekro going for the Atlanta Braves. And let's see what his numbers were. 37 starts, a record of 15-15, 3.20 ERA, 276 innings, allowed 275 hits, 22 home runs, walked 72, struck out 144, 2-to-1 ratio. And then on the other side, for the home team, it's Larry Durker. 34 starts, was 14-16, an ERA of 4.00. 232 innings, allowed 225 hits. Of those, 24 were home runs. He walked 91, struck out 127. Let's see, I'm still kind of positioning things here. I'm looking at my TV, and I'm trying to get it so that the dice roller is visible. Above my name. I guess. Let's see, the tip is in down. Right? There's a few second delay, so it's taking me a little bit here to make. Okay, I guess that's good enough. Lineups for Atlanta, it'll be Ralph Garr leading off, playing left field. Batting second and playing second base, it's Marty Perez. Batting third, playing third base, Darrell Evans. In the cleanup spot, the first baseman, Mike Lum. Batting fifth and playing in right field is Dusty Baker. Batting sixth, playing center field, Roland Office. Batting seventh will be the catcher, Vic Coral. Batting eighth, shortstop, is it Larvell Blanks. And batting ninth, the pitcher, Phil Niekro. And then for the home team, the Astros, leading off, playing left field is Enos Cabell. Batting second baseman, Rob Andrews. Hitting third, playing center field is Cesar Cedeno. Batting cleanup, the catcher, Milt May. Batting fifth, first baseman, Cliff Johnson. Hitting sixth, playing right field, Jose Cruz. Batting seventh, playing third base, is this Doug? Yeah, Doug Rader. Hitting eighth and playing shortstop is Roger Metzger, and batting ninth, the pitcher Larry Durker. And the defense behind Durker from left, right, and outfield is Cabell, Cedeno, and Cruz, all C's in their name. And at third to first in the infield is Rader, Metzger, Andrews, and Johnson, with May behind the plate. Ralph Garr batted .278 that year. A 4-8. And the pitch by Durker. And it's hit up in the air on the left side of the infield. The third baseman Rader makes easy work of that. One away for Marty Perez. Marty Perez hit .275. Where's my 20-sided die? I had it a moment ago. Here it is. That is a 4-8 again. Wow, 2 in a row. I don't get that too often. And that one's popped up as well on the left side, but this one is to the shortstop, Roger Metzger. So 2 up, 2 down for Darrell Evans. Had 22 home runs. A 5-8. And the pitch. Fly ball to the right side. This is carrying a little further into the outfield. Cruz is there, and that is it. Top of the first is done, and the Braves will take the field. Behind Niekro, from left to right in the outfield, it's Garr, Office, and Baker. Infield from third to first, Evans, Blanks, Perez, and Lum. And then behind the plate is Coral. Niekro against Cabell. Cabell hit 250. No, I'm sorry. 264. I need to get that new prescription of glasses filled. I am due. I got the prescription a couple of weeks ago. I just haven't run it in. Pitch by Niekro. Cabell strikes out. Niekro has struck out again, 144 that year. Here's Andrews, second baseman. Hey, Dwayne. A 6-8. That's the best column for Andrews, but not a good result. Niekro delivers, strikes him out. 2 in a row, fanned by Niekro. 2 down, nobody on for Cesar Cedeno. Hit 288, 13 home runs. 62 walks versus only 52 strikeouts, and then he had 50 stolen bases. A 310. Best column for him as well. And a base hit up the middle for Cedeno. With his speed, that's something Niekro's going to have to pay attention to. Yeah, America's team, you're right. And with 2 out, yeah, he's definitely going to attempt to get a lead here, but does not. With May up at the plate, I'm going to send him anyway. His chances of being safe, 55%. And he's out. Coral made a very good throw, and Cedeno, without getting that good jump, was unsuccessful. So that ends the top of the first, or bottom of the first. No runs, 1 hit, 0 errors, and 0 left. Going to the second here, it'll be Lum, Baker, and Office against Durker. Lum batted only .228. Pitch by Durker. Lined right to the second baseman, Andrews. 1 down. Here comes Baker. Baker knocked 19 balls over the outfield wall. Hit .261. Seeing a lot of guys with more walks than strikeouts for that year. Baker was one of them. 67 walks to 57 strikeouts. don't see that with hardly anybody anymore. And a 2-9. And that is going to be made contact with. Baker ground ball sharply to the left side, and it gets between Rader and Metzger. Cabell will have to throw that one back in, but a one-out single. First base runner of the game for the Atlanta Braves. Baker, also a guy that's dangerous on the bases. He stole 12 in 19 attempts that season. Roland Office is a guy that can ground into double plays a fair amount of times. So Baker is going to see if he can get a lead here. And he does. So he's going. And the throw is by May, but Andrews is unable to get the tag down in time. So Baker is successful. He's at second with one out. And it gives Office a better chance at driving in a run here. He drove in 30 that year. 6-3. And another split roll here. Pitch by Durker. Office. Lined it up the middle. Another hit. Baker is stopping at third. Cedeno has a strong arm in center field. And Office is at first base with a single to start his season. Big Coral coming up. Real good chance for the Braves here in the top of the second. Coral only batted .215. See, Corner's playing in. He is a good bunter, and he's also a double play target, so I guess it makes sense to play the Corners in because they wouldn't want to hit into a double play. But I'm not bunting. And another split here. And that comes up as a 10. Pitch, and Coral hits it in a gap in left center. Cabell and Cedeno are both unable to get to that one. A run scores. Office will be stopped at third, and Coral with an RBI and a double. So the Braves have the early lead, and they also have 3 hits. And my camera is obviously being attacked right now by the tail of a feline. So this could be a little bit of a delay here. I expected this to happen before too long. I haven't been home long, so she's going to want attention. Please, Hannah? I mean, really? Huh? All right. Yeah, you. Here she comes again. All right. Now I can't see the screen, you know? Okay, 3-9. It's almost like you know that camera is important. A 3-9 roll, and that is a ground ball to Metzger, throws to Johnson, a run scores. Coral goes from second to third, so Blanks, who was at the plate, gets an RBI. 2 runs are in, and Phil Niekro is coming up. Hey, Sports Time Machine, thanks for stopping in. You can see, is my camera still aimed at my, I guess it is. She's lurking behind the screen now. Okay, Phil Niekro batted .172, 5-9. Pitch by Durker, and he strikes out Niekro. That'll end the top half of the second, but a couple runs score. 3 hits. They put a little rally together. And that puts Durker in a hole. Necro, fan 2 in the bottom half of the first inning. He starts with Milt May, Cliff Johnson, and Jose Cruz to follow. And that'll be X chart, Marty Perez. Ground ball to the right side. Second baseman Perez. Not in time. An infield hit for Milt May. There's a base runner for the Astros. Brings up Cliff Johnson. Johnson had 20 home runs that season and 340 at-bats. And this is going to be another X chart play. And again, it's Marty Perez. And this is going to have a better turnout or result for Perez. He takes it and he feeds it to blanks. They get the lead runner. Johnson reaches on a fielder's choice. So 1 on and 1 out. And that'll bring up Jose Cruz. Hit 257 that season. 4-4. And this is opening day in Houston, 1975. And let's see, another X chart. This time it's the third baseman, Darrell Evans. Ground ball over there, and Evans boots it. An E5. Johnson's at second. Cruz is at first. Still only 1 out. And Doug Rader steps up. Didn't hit very high average that year, and he struck out over 100 times. He got a little pop in the bat, though. He delivers some extra base hits. Hey, Rob. 6-7. The next chart play, Marty Perez. It's a 9 and a 13. Ground ball to the right side. Perez only plays at first to Lum. The base runners both advance. So now Johnson's at third. Cruz is at second. There's 2 out for Roger Metzger. Metzger only batted .227. 3-5. Uh-oh. And that is what, a pass ball or a wild pitch on that? It's a wild pitch by Phil Necro. So a run comes in to score, and it's now 2-1. That was Cliff Johnson crossing the plate. And now Metzger could knock in the tying run with a little single. Even an infield single. I'm going to re-roll that. One was tilted sideways. 6-4. And the pitch. And Metzger hits it through the right side between Perez and Lum. He gets the tying RBI. It's 2-2. Hey, Tim. And Darlene is here to watch for a little bit or a long bit. I don't know. If I bore her, she's going to be gone. So, Durker coming up. That'll at least get the through the lineup so they can get to the top next inning. if nothing else. 4-3. And that'll be a fly ball to Gar on the X chart. And I think it's pretty well known. He was not a real good outfielder. And the pitch. Hit the left again. Gar over trying to get to it. He doesn't. That ball hops up off the wall. The base runner Metzger races all the way around and scores. And Houston is not only tied the game, but now they've taken the lead. In the bottom of the second, as Larry Durker helps his own cause with an RBI double. Brings up Enos Cabell, 0 for 1 with a strikeout thus far. A 5-8. And the pitch by Negro, a fly ball to left. Gar this time makes the catch. And that'll end the inning. But 3 runs for Houston. They lead by 1. There was an error in that inning. So let's see. None of those runs were earned against Negro. So he's still got an ERA of 0. Gar, Perez, and Evans due up for Atlanta. Gar 0 for 1. 6-10. And the 20-sided dice. A 1. Boom. Gar hits it to deep right field in the Astrodome. Cruz goes back, but it is gone. And it's 3-3. Ralph Gar only had 6 home runs in 1975, but off to a good start. And I'll bring up Perez, who popped out earlier. Gar is baloney. Jabroni in the field. Well, he isn't baloney at the plate, though. Got a hot pepperoni, maybe? I don't know. Marty Perez, 0 for 1. 1-9. Offense all of a sudden. There's a 3. Pitch by Durker. Perez, a long fly ball to center. Cedeno's got good wheels, but not good enough. That it hops the wall and stays close to it on a warning track. Perez will find himself at third base with a triple. Nobody out. But Atlanta responding quickly. Infield will play in against Evans. What's for dinner? I don't know, Rob. Darrell Evans, 0 for 1. 2-5. And the pitch, a fly ball by Evans to right. Cruz is there. Perez is going to try to tag and score. There's going to be a play, but not in time. Perez scores an RBI for Darrell Evans, and it's 4-3 Atlanta. Some scoring here in the Astrodome. Mike Lum 0 for 1. Still only 1 out in this inning for the Braves. 3-5. And that's a 17. The pitch. Base hit, right field. Cruz gets it back in. And they have a base runner that has some speed, but he's not very good at stealing bases. He stole 2, but was caught 4 times. Dusty Baker, single and a run scored. 4-5. Pitch by Durker. Strikes him out looking. Second strikeout for Durker. 2 down for Roland Office. 1 for 1, 1 run scored. A 6-7. X chart. 12. 12. Ground ball to the right side. The second baseman, Andrews, makes the play. But 2 runs for Atlanta, and they're ahead again by a run this time, 4-3. So Negro inherits a lead again. Can he hold it this time? Andrews, Cedeno, and May. Andrews is 0 for 1 with a strikeout so far. 3-minute pizza. My review is quite good and perfect when you only have 30 minutes for lunch. I guess he's putting it in the microwave for 3 minutes. Andrews 0 for 1. 2-11. Pitch by Negro. Popped up on the left side. The shortstop Blanks is underneath it. Brings up Cedeno. 3-8. Pitch by Negro. And he missed. Ball 4. First walk I think we've had in this game. Cedeno is at first with 1 out. I'm trying to remember who had the stolen base so far. It was Baker. Cedeno got caught trying to steal. I'll try to get a lead for him again, though. Nope, but he's not going this time. May 1 for 1. 2-8. Pitch by Negro. May hits a fly ball to right. Baker. Cedeno is still at first. Cliff Johnson. 0 for 1 with a run scored. 2-4. And the delivery by Negro strikes him out. That ends the third. To the middle innings we go. It's 4-3 Atlanta. Out hitting the Astros 6-4. Vic Coral had an RBI double his first time up. Pitch by Durker. Coral ground ball right side. Andrews to first. 1 away. Larvell Blanks. Grounded out. Driving in a run last time up. 5-9. Pitch by Durker. Strikes him out. 3 strikeouts now for Durker. And the starting pitcher, Negro, steps in. 1-11. The pitch. Ground ball to Metzger. 1-2-3 inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Houston will have Cruz, Rader, and Metzger. Cruz reached on an error by Evans. His first time up. 4-2. Pitch by Negro. Ground ball. Back to Negro. Flips it to first. 1 away. I'll bring up Rader. Grounded out earlier. 5-7. The pitch. Base hit into left. Raider 1 for 2. That's hit number 5 for Houston. Let me look at that again. What was the range for? Not yet. Metzger. Durker on deck. 3-9. The pitch. Popped up, left side of the infield. The shortstop blanks, calling for it. And he's got it. 2 away for Durker. If you remember, hit an RBI double. Two 5. I considered whether I wanted to get a lead for Raider there, but then I thought, they want to get Durker through the lineup. Necro strikes him out looking. We go to the top of the 5th. It'll be Gar, Perez, and Evans. Gar coming off a home run. 4-7. And that came up as a 3 on the 20-sided dice. Or die. Base hit for Gar. He's 2 for 3. Marty Perez. And Gar is going to try to get a lead. And he's running. And he made it easily. May's throw not very good there. Andrews had to make a nice play on it to keep that from sailing into the outfield for an error. Cigar's in scoring position. Brings up, still up as Marty Perez. Tripled last time up. 4-10. And let's see. X chart play. Ground ball to the left side to the shortstop Metzger. Let's see. It says 70% chance to advance for Gar, so he'll try to advance, and then the defense is just going to throw it across to Johnson. So Gar advanced to third. There's 1 out. That must have been like deep in the hole, but it was a ground ball 1, which normally would have been a double play if there would have been a runner on first. I guess he would have had one of those where he'd flipped it to the second baseman. Backhanded or something. Well, not this early, Rob. The infield is playing in, though. 6-8. And a 19 on the split roll. Base hit to right. Gar scores. Evans picks up another RBI. It's 5-3 Atlanta. And Evans, when he tries to steal, when he gets a lead, he's pretty good at it. He doesn't try a lot, though. 12 out of 15 in his stolen base chances. See if he can get a lead. No. Mike Lum, 1 for 2. And this could be good for Durker. We'll see if it is or not. I got to re-roll the 20-sided. 5-6. Pitch grounded to the right side of the second baseman, Andrews, and his only play is over to first. Evans gets to second. There's 2 out. With Andrews' range, there was a good chance going into that X chart roll of a double play, but that 20-sided die came up way too low for that to happen. Dusty Baker, 1 for 2. The pitch by Durker. Ball 4. And Roland Office coming up. Four, 7. Ooh, what's that going to be? Pitch. Office, base hit into right. They're waving around Evans, and they're going to stop the other runners from advancing on that. Baker stopped at second, but a run scores, and it's 6-3 Braves. It's the third 2 spot on the board at the moment. Vic Coral, 1 for 2 with a double. Already has driven in 1. 2-6. Pitch by Durker. Strikes him out. 4 strikeouts now for Durker. But he trails 6-3 going into the bottom of the 5th. Cabell in the top of the order due up here, followed by Andrews and Cedeno. Just tipped a little bit. 310. And the delivery. Fly ball to left. The great Gar out there makes the catch. That'll bring up the second baseman, Andrews. 5-7. The pitch. Base hit into left. That got between Evans and Blanks, neither of which have very good range. All right, Rob. So a base runner on for Houston. Another visit by the cat. I say the cat like I only have one. But it seems like there's only one that comes and makes these visits when I'm trying to play things. Let's see, let me look at that again. I'm thinking about the cat, not looking at my numbers here. All right, Andrews will try to get a lead. I don't usually have games where I look for leads near this much. Cedeno. Darlene, is that the comment about just renting it? Let's say 3. That's hit hard by Cedeno into center field. And Office not going to make the catch. Here comes Andrews. He's going to get waved in, and they're going to stop Cedeno at second. So it's 6-4. This is only the second inning of the game in which the Astros have put a run on the board. Brings up Milt May, and that's the first earned run charged against Negro. Three, 6. – . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . The delivery, a fly ball to deep right field. Baker going back near where the scoreboard is, and he makes the catch. Tagging is Cedeno, but he's not going to go. Pardon me, he does go. My bad. Yeah, that's right. I just read that wrong. Cedeno did tag. He advances to third. Cliff Johnson, 0 for 2 with a run scored. Is fanned once. Here's the pitch. Fly ball to left. Tagar. And he has it. But the Astros respond with a run, and they're within 2 as we go to the 6th. Larry Durker's potential point of weakness starts in the 7th inning. And for Negro, it's the 8th inning. Laravel blanks. Hitless in 2 tries, 1 strikeout, but he does have an RBI. 5-3 roll. X chart roll. And the delivery. Ground ball to the right side. And that is an out. Johnson. It says it fed it to Durker. That brings up, who's up here? Necro. He'll go ahead and bat. 4-8. And the pitch popped up. Metzger, the shortstop, under it. 2 down. Gar, 2 for 3. 4-8. The pitch popped up on the left side. Raider puts it away, and that inning for Durker went 1, 2, 3. So it'll be Cruz, Raider, and Metzger for Houston. Cruz 0 for 2. And X chart. Let's see, a 1 and a 9. Grounded back to Necro, but he can't quite field it. And it's an infield hit for Cruz. So Cruz at first for Raider. And Cruz is not going to try to go anywhere. 1-7. And here's the delivery. Ball 4 to Raider. Cruz now in scoring position. And Roger Metzger steps in. Nobody out. 2-run game. Let's see. They're gonna bunt with Metzger and then bring up a pinch hitter. Pitch by Necro. Coral has it, throws down to first, but the sacrifice is good. So 2 runners in scoring position. And now a pinch hitter will come in to face Necro. Let's see, we got Bob Watson on the bench. Wilbur Howard. Ken Boswell. Larry Milburn. Skip. I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Jutze. Is it Jutes or Jutze or Jutze? I'm sure somebody will let me know. Rafael Batista, who didn't play much, and Mike Easler, who really didn't play much. So I guess it'll be Bob Watson. That'll pinch hit here. Enos Cabell on deck. Now, do they take their chances with Watson, or do they hate to load the bases? Although Cabell does ground into a lot of double plays and does strike out some. Oh boy, I don't want to walk the bases. Jutze, okay, thanks, Tim. Watson, they're gonna go ahead and face him. 5'11". Well, and then they ended up walking him anyway. So bases are loaded for Cabell. 0 for 3. 1 out, bases loaded. This could be the most important at bat of the game the rest of the way. 1-6. Pitch by Necro. Base hit. Cruz comes in to score, and the bases remain loaded. It's 6-5, though. And the tying run at third with 1 out for Rob Andrews. Necro's used to pitching pretty deep into games, but he's on a short leash now. Andrews singled last time up. He is fanned once. 2-4. The delivery. Ground ball left side. Evans up with it. Throws home for 1. On to Lum for 2. A double play ends the inning, and the Braves escape with a 1-run lead. So Watson, will he stay in? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Let's see, I might move a lot of guys around here. Or I could just leave Watson in to play left. It's better there. 48 plus 2. Wait a minute. Brief timeout here while I figure this out. All right, Watson's going to stay in and play first base. Johnson's going to shift to left field. Cabell is going to leave the game, and now coming in to pitch, I got to decide by looking at the lineup. There's Perez, who bats from the right side, and then there's 2 lefties, Evans and Lum. And looking at even the right-hander's card, it'd probably be better for a left-hand pitcher. What do they got available there? We got Cosgrove. Let's see, they have Ken Forsch, Wayne Granger, left-hander Dave Roberts, who started 27 games that year, but doesn't have a start early. Jim York. And then there's Fred Sherman, a lefty. Sherman's coming in. Sounds like it's raining outside here again. I didn't think it was supposed to. Perez, Evans, and Lum. Perez has a triple. 1 for 3. The pitch by Sherman. Base hit up the middle. Perez now 2 for 4. Hit number 10 for the Braves. And Evans. 2 RBI in the game, 1 on a sac fly and 1 on a base hit. 3-6. And a delivery. Ball 4, 2 on. Here come the Braves again. Mike Lum, 1 for 3. Four or 5 roll. And the pitch by Sherman. Fly ball center field. Cedeno makes the grab. 1 away. Here's Dusty Baker. He's 1 for 2. Plus a walk. And let's see. There's another left-hander up after him. They're going to stick with Sherman. $5.10. And an 11. Baker fouled it away. Well, he pops it up in foul territory on the left side. And the shortstop Metzger is underneath it and makes the catch. That's 2 out. Roland Office, 2 for 3. $5.7. The pitch. Base hit for Office's 3rd hit of the game. Perez comes around to score. Evans going from 1st to 3rd. And the Braves are up by 2 again. It's 7-5. Roland Office has 2 RBI here today. It'll bring up Vic Coral, who's 1 for 3. And that might be it for Sherman. He's impressing nobody out there. See Jim York. I'll do with him or Granger or Forsch. York. Jim York is going to come in. Oops, what did I do? All right. Coral 1 for 3. 6-9. Ah, shoot, I clicked on the wrong thing. I'll have to undo that. I clicked on 6-8, and it was a 6-9. There we go. Fly ball to center to Cedeno. But the Braves add on another run. They lead 7-5, going to the bottom of the seventh. Seventh inning stretch brought to you by Taco Bell and 3-Minute Pizzas. Cesar Cedeno, 2 for 2, a single, a double, and a walk. Necros, he's still in there. 110. And the pitch. Cedeno, grounder up the middle, and he's 3 for 3 now, plus a walk. And Milt May steps in. Johnson. Cruz. Okay. I think that's going to be it for Necro. He's due up second in the inning. Let's see. May, Gilbreth, Pokaroba. Trying to think of who I'm going to do a double switch with here. Yeah, it might be Biff. Gaston, Johnson, Tepedino, Oates. I could do it with Oates. Yeah. Let's see. Easterly. Oh, his card is bad. Tom House. That's better. He's kind of a closer, though. Gary Gentry. Rorick Harrison. And Pablo Torrealba. I guess I'll go with Harrison right now. Yeah. All right, so a double switch. Coral and Necro coming out. Harrison and Oates coming in. Harrison will be pitching in the number 7 spot. Oates will be due up second in the top of the 8th in the 9th spot. Yeah, Rob. Finding out what my Oates can do here. So Cedeno will try to get a lead. Oh, yeah, he does. Oh, boy, that was easy. And he steals. So Cedeno is 1 for 2 in this ball game. Runner in scoring position for Milt May. 6-7. And that'll be an X chart roll. 20. And 7. Ground ball to the right side. Perez over to first. Cedeno advances to third. Infield will stay back against Johnson with a 2-run lead. 6-5. X chart play again. the pitch. Ground ball to the left side. And it's a base hit. Blanks couldn't get it. A run scores at 7-6. Johnson stands at first with an RBI. And Jose Cruz comes to the plate. One down, one on. Both teams now with 11 hits in this game. Six, 8. The pitch. Fly ball to right. Baker makes the grab. Johnson's still at first. We'll see if he can get a lead. He probably won't. Nope. Raider 1 for 2. 2-6. And the pitch by Harrison. Strikes out Raider. We go to the 8th inning. It's Atlanta 7, Houston 6. On the mound again is Jim York, right-hander. Larvell Blanks in the batter's box. He's 0 for 3, though. Has 1 RBI. 3-9. And the pitch by York. Ground ball to the shortstop, Metzger. Over to first. 1 down. And here's Johnny Oates. A 282 hitter this season, 1975. And the pitch. Fly ball to right. Cruz makes the grab. 2 down. Ralph Garr. 2 hits, 1 a home run, 1 a single. Other 2 times he popped out. 3-8. And the delivery. Ground ball to Watson. Easy work there. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 7-6 Atlanta. But Houston still has 6 valuable outs to work with. Metzger 1 for 2, leading off. Followed by Watson and then the pitcher spot. 2-4. Liner to Perez. 1 away. Watson walked earlier. Oops. One got away from me there. 2-6. And a pitch. Ground ball to the third baseman, Evans. 5-3 put out. And now a pinch hitter. Let's see, looking at Rorik Harrison's card, he's a right-hander. Mostly left-handers on the bench now for Houston. Got Wilbur Howard, who's a switch hitter, actually. Ken Boswell. Milburn. Jetsy. Batista, and then Easler. It's going to be Wilbur Howard. The switch hitter who hit 283. .28. And the pitch by Harrison. Ground ball base hit into right. Speed is on first base with Howard. And now they might pinch hit for Andrews. See what they have for options to play at second. Still on it. Still eligible for this game. Nothing that's on the field. Boswell. Yeah, it might be Boswell. Milburn can play defense. They're at second. But Boswell going to pinch hit for Andrews. Howard is going to try to steal. The throw down there, and he's out. A great throw by Oates, who just came into the game. Blanks took the throw and put the tag down to get Howard. They ran themselves out of the bottom of the eighth. He had a 75% chance to make that good, but it was a 17. And let's see, what's their defensive ratings here? Johnson's not very good in left, but I can move him back to first. So Howard's going to stay in. And Howard's going to play left field. Johnson's going to move to first. And Watson will leave the game. Let's see, Perez. And the two lefties, Evans and Lum. Roberts. Gosh. I guess I'm going to go with Ken Forsch here. He's a right-hander, though. Oh, and Boswell, I got to put him at second. All right. Top of the ninth, Marty Perez, 2 for 4, including a triple. 6-10. X chart roll. Let's see. Tapped out in front of the plate. And May throws down, but not in time. It's an infield hit for Perez. Hit number 12 for the Braves. Evans comes up 1 for 2. Plus a sac fly and a walk in this one. 5-9. Ground ball right side. Boswell's only played a first. Perez advances to second. They're going to try to hold him closer at second. Mike Lum 1 for 4. 6-7. Fly ball to right. Cruz is under it. He makes the catch. And tagging and advancing is Perez to third. Dusty Baker, 1 for 3 with a run scored. They're going to intentionally walk Baker to get to office. Even though office is 3 for 4, his card in these situations isn't as good. 2-6. And ground ball to Johnson. That ends the top of the ninth. 2 are left. Runners on the corners. Last chance for the Astros. They trail by a run. And the Braves are going to bring in Tom House to try to finish this game up. Let's see if they're going to do any defensive substitutions here. They really, really should. Especially in left field. Let's see. It looks like Perez is okay. I got to look at the left side of the infield. I might move Lum to left. Let's see. Gaston. I could put Gaston in left as well. Wow, they don't have a lot of options as far as range on the left side of the infield. So I guess Larvell Blanks is going to just stay there at short. I could put Robinson in, Craig Robinson. He's a little better. But I think I would if they were up by more than just a run. Shoot. All right. Gilbreth will play third. And I guess Gaston will play left. So who do I want to bat first in the lineup between those two? Gilbreth. All right, so Gilbreth will come in the number 7 spot to play third base. And let's see. Goodness. I was trying to see if maybe I could put the pitcher spot further down. I can, but it's a little bit of a sacrifice. Okay, I'm going to put Gaston in the leadoff spot for left field. And I could move Evans to first and take Lum out, but then move Lum to right field or center field. 2-4. I guess that's what I'll do. I'll put Evans at first. I'm doing a lot, first. Move Lum into right field. Baker into center field, and then Office will come out, and House will come into the number 6 spot. So I moved almost everybody around on defense, it seemed like, right there. But Oh, and I didn't save it. Well, it saved house coming in. No, I guess it did. I just didn't put Gaston in left. That's all. Okay. I missed that part of it. All right, Gaston in left now. Baker in center. Lum is in right. Gilbreth at third. Blanks at short. Perez at second. Evans at first. Oates behind the plate. And on the mound is Tom House, a lefty. And so now Houston's going to see if they can pinch hit, possibly, for Boswell. They might not have a good option for that, though, and I don't think they do. No, they don't. They're better off with him. All right, so Boswell is going to go ahead and bat. 310. Ground ball to Evans. Flips it to House. One away. Here's Cedeno. 3 for 3. 2 singles plus 1 RBI double and a walk. 3-7. The pitch. Ball 4. Another walk. One out, one on for Milton May. Two, 5. Anna, can you wait just a little bit here? Huh? The pitch by House strikes him out looking. It leaves it up to Cliff Johnson. Well, if he could hit a home run right here, that would turn things around in a hurry. He could win the game for Houston. 6-5. And the pitch. And he hits a fly ball to center. Baker going back, but not too far. He makes the catch, and the Braves hold on to win the game 7-6 here in the Astrodome. And there goes Hannah. All right. So that's game number 2 that I've played in the books. And I hope you enjoyed that. I'll look at the box score. I saved it, but I can still pull it up. The winning pitcher was Phil Niekro. Not a great outing. 6 innings, gave up 6 runs. 3 of them earned. Yeah, I know. You're going to get mad at me, aren't you? Okay. Well, 3 of those runs were earned. He didn't give up any home runs. He walked 3. Hey, you be nice. I'm going to put you on the floor because you're not being nice. All right. 3 walks, 4 strikeouts for Niekro. A hold for Harrison. 2 innings, scoreless baseball, and then a save for House, who went that final inning. Larry Durker took the loss, 0-1. Let me tilt this camera back up. He's 0-1, obviously. 6 innings, gave up 6 runs, all earned. 9 hits. 1 of those was a homer. He walked 1, struck out 4. Yeah, she's not too happy with me right now, Rob. Durker's ERA is at 9. Sherman went 2/3 of an inning, charged with a run on 2 hits, 1 walk. And then York went an inning and a third of scoreless baseball. Forsh went 1 inning. Gave up a hit, but no runs, walked one. Player of the game was, well, for the losing team, it would have been Cedeno with that 3 for 3. Not something I'm going to go over very often, probably, but Roland Office was 3 for 5, and Marty Perez was 3 for 5 for the Braves. And Ralph Garr had a couple hits. So the Reds and the Braves are 1-0, and the Astros and the Dodgers are 0-1. And I hope you enjoyed that game. I think I'll sign off here. Get something to eat. I don't know what it's going to be yet. Hadn't really thought about it that much. And then maybe either I, Rob, or someone else might come back on later for something. I don't intend to play any more games tonight, but maybe chat would be an option if anybody's interested. Oh, good, Rob. And I don't know, Rob might want to play something later. Let's see. Each of the last 2 nights you played a hockey game, so you might at Tim's turn. You might do another game in your hockey playoffs on your Stone Cold Hockey. He does a good job with that. So anyway, check out everybody's channels that has one. I know Rob and Tim and Dwayne each have channels. And we have a lot of fun. I know I enjoy the company of all those individuals. And we'll see you later. That's it for me. Until later. Bye-bye.